crazy action over there, which tends to get all kinds of people, drinking people. Okay, my anchor video on Jost Van Dyke, White Harbor, Irma, post-Irma, Thanksgiving 2019. So can you anchor there and not use the mooring balls? Well, the mooring balls are going to be very limited. So you pretty much go in there planning on anchor. Go in there about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. And you pretty much are going to use the west entrance. The harbor is marked. So you're going to be good going in there. And I've kind of highlighted the spot I use. So have somebody on deck, ready to jump in the water just to check your anchor, possibly orient it so where the flukes are down. You're going to want to, pay out about 35 feet, 40 feet. You're going to be anchoring in about 10 or 12 foot of water. Don't worry about it. Put your anchor down. Be real light on the throttle on the back, and then once some flukes dig in, give it some decent amount of reverse, and then just dive on it and get comfortable with where you're at. Because what's going to be happening is you're going to be partying at Jost Van Dyke, drinking with your friends, and when you're partying, you don't want your boat to float away, and at night you don't want your boat to float away. But it's great holding ground, 100% sand. Don't be addicted to the mooring ball. Like, you just got to have a mooring ball. You don't need one. You can. The anchoring is just fine. Just get that first part right. So I want you to enjoy your trip like I have. It was no problem at all. There were a lot of boats that didn't anchor right, but it's not going to be you, because you're going to do it right. And I just have a great time. So I guess that's it for now. Thanks. Here's the harbor entrance. We got markers here on the west, and then you can kind of see from the outside, you can see the east entrance. There's kind of in my experience, there's kind of a reefy area in here somewhere. Yeah, it kind of looks a little dark right there. It's not that good to transition if you got a boat to go from here all the way over there. I think it's better just to pick your entrance. It's you can kind of see it's dark over there. I've actually hit that reef before in a monohull. Right in there, the exact same spot right there. Yeah, stay away. And best to probably come in there and plan on being on this side of the bay. And that mooring ball is set to showed you right over there. The purpose of this video is kind of my experience with anchoring. You should probably use the cruising guide. So this is the west side, okay, the bay, and so you can see that you can pretty much anchor. There is anchorage over on the west side, okay. So what happens is you can see my anchor chain. We're down in about, I think we've got, we're sitting in about 12, maybe 9 feet of water here. The chain is running out there. So we got about, I'd say, one boat length of chain out, maybe 40 feet, maybe 35 feet of chain. And what you do is you got to make sure that you set in sand here. It's got to be all sand, this light blue water. And you put down your chain and you just put a little reverse on it, but kind of be gentle about the reverse. Maybe let the wind blow you around. So right now, I have, the wind sometimes can blow this way and this way, but in my experience, it's not normal for it to blow hard out of this direction from the beach. It's not usually the case. Usually what the case is, it's blowing from that hill over there to the east, and it's coming over that hill, and it's strongest this way, right? So what a lot of people do is they get in and they they parallel the beach, and it becomes a bad thing, right, when the wind shifts around and your boat gets in there. So, you know, if you're going to spend the night like I did, you know, leave yourself a pretty good circle. Your chain will spin in a circle. Make sure you set your hook. This is kind of a strange wind condition. As I said, most of it blows this way, and it's not bad being over on this side. You can see there's a few moorings over there, so you got to give yourself clearance for those guys to swing. And then what happens is everybody wants to be in front of the Soggy Dollar Bar, and so there's all these day trippers come in. So what I ended up doing when I first got here is I put a milk jug in the water and I put a line over it just so everybody knew where my mooring is. Of course, so if you want a spot, here's the tip. There's an orange buoy ball where that guy is, and you know, I've been happy with this space, right? We're spinning around and around. We're away from the crazy action over there, which tends to get all drinking people, day people. It's crazy over there. If you're gonna spend the night, just stay away. So as far as the harbor entrance, I think the thing to do is probably come in on the west side. There's buoys to the east, and I think it's best to just come in. There's green and red buoys there. This is Thanksgiving 2019, and this is where all the anchorage is. You can go to the east side and tell whether they're all empty, and there's very few moorings here at in White Bay right now. So anyway, that I thought I'd give you a little update on that, and good luck. Again, set your anchor, be in sand. Send somebody over and have them check it out, orient it correctly, and plan on the anchor skipping a little bit after you set it. So, and don't worry about paying out more chain and then just bringing it in later. But you might want to dive on it. You want that chain laying flat on the sand, and to set the correct chain length. Just make sure that it's not flying around where the anchor is, because then you didn't set enough chain. And when the wind comes up, it's going to be a bad thing. So anyway, this is Danny checking in from Jost Van Dyke, Soggy Dollar Bar, Anchorage and White Bay, post Hurricane Irma, and you guys have a great trip.